Welcome back, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Again, I'm Fred from Evolve, and we're gonna be installing ARP headstuds on the EJ25. Hey, this is my first time doing this. I've been reading a lot about Subaru engines and stuff. Well, my brother's not here because he's working. Yeah, I'm just doing it for him until he comes back. This vlog is only for installing ARP headstuds on your EJ25. It's gonna be my first attempt doing it. Let's go. The studs, the ARP studs. So now we're gonna have your hardware and your washers. So I'm gonna show you step by step. I'm gonna put this to the side and you got your studs here. All right, so if you guys wanna get the part number, or maybe most of you already know, that's what we're using today. This is the stud. Most of the studs has like a stopper. It's like a safety feature, so you don't have to put no lubricant. Just for your information, there is no odor, so you could put any whatever stud. I'm gonna give you a little gem before installing this. I know most of you don't have the luxury of having an air compressor. If you guys doing inside your garage, or people don't have the air compression, you could do is make sure you clean this every hole with brake cleaner. Once you do that, flip it and let it drain until it just dries out. All right, then flip it back, then you can install your studs. This is the one. If you guys have one of these, it's a lifesaver. It's on H4, number 4, well, metric 4, whatever you want to call it. I got this from Amazon, so it's really cheap. Next step, we're gonna be installing the water pump. If I could do it, anybody could do it. I got this water pump, brand new, always brand new. Oh, I forgot to tell you, hey, you're snappy buckets here.
I just got out of work.
And you was working, I was telling them, hey,
I gotta work to pay off this bill.
So how you feeling?
Tired. Like, for you guys, you're seeing this really fast. We're on the 3rd week. We're barely sleeping. Trying to get both bills on the road. I got school, work, and then work on these cars. And give the wife attention as well. And my dog attention. And my son attention. It's not easy being cheesy.
It's not easy. Basket. Gonna slide it in. Pause. Good stuff. See? So he just add this thermostat where the hose is. See? Empty. There.
You know, we just got this new OEM from the dealer. the dusty, crusty one.
Big difference. Look at that. Look at that.
Big difference.
I like your shirt.
I'm rocking drip right now. I rock the drip to swoop.
Nice. Nice.
Millennium sponsoring us.
You went with Aisin,
No.
the brand. It's probably one of the best ones that you can go with. Don't go Gates. From what I hear, it's really bad. So the one I got, everything was kind of out of stock, especially for this brand. I think this was TK004. Thursday right now, and we're back in the garage trying to put the motor together for the WRX. What we've done so far has been oil pan. Some of these things weren't recorded because we were having a lot of issues with some certain things. For instance, I will put a clip on the pickup on this oil pan. I'll show you right here. After that, we were trying to align the oil pan, making sure everything went well. Then we noticed that the bolts had a lot of RTV on them, so we had to take time to clean them up. So that took up a lot of our time. In addition, we got the water pump installed with the thermostat housing. I repainted the thermostat housing to match the new look. So now what we're working on is the motor mounts, which we got one with one bolt holding it right now. For now, I wanted to know how they went on the motor mount. So after a lot of research, I found out that this little lump goes in front of the car, or if there's a little tilty plate going here, it's kind of only one orientation this plate is going to go in. So the only part I wanted to know is this lump, where it would go in the back or the front. That's what I found out. That there's two bolts that wasn't supplied or not in the car, because mine is a WRX, I'm assuming. The two nuts that weren't supplied, I ended up buying. I think I found it in Home Depot, if I'm not mistaken, and they were M10 by 125 or 1.25. Those are the nuts that would help you in this case. Got Fred here, he's tired, he wants to go home. I'm sick right now, so I'm trying to just bear with me with my voice. Now we're gonna work on the oil pump. Put it on here. We did need to get a tool. Where is it? Fred wants our Fred to get this impact screwdriver for the oil pump, because we're gonna open it up, pack it with Vaseline to help prime the oil. We have our 11mm oil pump that we're gonna pack with Vaseline to help prime the oil. and as well Loctite bolts, both screws, because they do tend to back out. So let's get to that. Ready and back in the garage. We're now going to torque down the oil cooler bolt, which is about, I'm using a 1-inch socket, and from what I read it's torqued down to 40 foot-pounds. We also got the oil pump installed, that's also torqued down to, okay, the oil pump is torqued down to 4.8 foot-pounds if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I have, I believe. Right, so we finally put together most of the stuff. Now we're gonna put the heads on. Head is over there. Excuse the mess. We're gonna clean that. Looks like a whole hurricane passed through here, a tornado. But we're gonna put the head on. Gonna do the driver head for now. Possibly the passenger head, but maybe save that for tomorrow. We got the new sprocket in, new crankshaft bolt, and yeah, we got. It's day, I don't know. We lost count how many days it's been. We had a couple setbacks. We forgot to order this bolt. Oh, well, plug. This plug right here, we forgot to order. I placed the order last night, and it's not coming until next week. So we had decided to reuse that one. We took it out with the impact gun. And now we're gonna finish assembling the motor. We have one more head to go, and timing. And that's about it. I think we should be done after that. After the next head and timing, we should be straight. We have a few other miscellaneous pieces coming in for the motor tomorrow, such as the oil separator cover, if I'm not mistaken, and a few plugs and gaskets, and that's all we need. Fred is over there kind of cleaning up the plug. We're painting a few bolts and screws just to match the motor since it looks brand new and not to make it look gunky. And man, he's gonna help me try to put assembly lube in the pistons, in the piston holes, to have it lubricated. It has oil right now, a little bit of it, but I'm gonna put assembly lube just to be sure. And we can go on from there and then tighten down, torque down the heads. Which one was it? 15? One's still too big. Great. We're fudged. I think I'm gonna have to just take it out like that.
How's it going, Fred? I see it. But I'm seeing
What? Shiny?
shiny.
We got the youngest mechanic right now going at
After
it.
multiple tries of him trying to get 90, he failed so many times.
He about to get that 90 pounds in right now.
That's how strong stronger than him. I made it 4. I got to 52.
Freaking sweat.
You did it?
Yeah.
Yay!
You're stronger than me, Papa.
It's your turn, Fred.
Yeah. Hopefully, I don't get butt juice.
Don't let out butt juice.
Oh shit.
That's it.
What are you doing?
I'm
Cause
vlogging.
I know I'm working.
'Cause
Are
I'm-
you working it?
And you wanna know
Or
what
you
I'm doing?
hanging it?
I'm vlogging. I'm vlogging.
You
That's what I'm
working
doing.
it or you
Okay.
hanging it?
I'm vlogging it.
Oh fuck. Sorry.
Hey,
Okay.
let's not use this language. Assembly loop. We applied this random thing. I don't know what this is called. We applied both of them. And we did the tightening part, right? It was very stressful for these two.
Very stressful.
So we're back. Last time we left off, we had the oil pump installed and the driver head. Now we have both heads installed, and we took out the oil pump. Only reason because we were missing the seal right here, which is gonna prevent it from leaking. After research, I found out that I didn't put that in, and it was in my gasket kits, and I went looking for it and I found it, and now we removed the oil pump, and now we're putting it back in.
Brown's performance. Here we go.
I'm gonna give a review. There hasn't been a high mileage motor as of yet. I think the highest they recorded was 65,000 miles with no issues, from what I heard. We was gonna go IAG. The only issue is that the motor wasn't gonna get here on time. And I'm a one-man army right now. Fred's from New York, so since Fred was here, we had a time limit on when to get the motor. We spoke with Ken over at Higher Ground. He said they were able to get a motor by the next day for our build, and we was like, hey, why not? Let's just try it and see how it's gonna treat us. So here goes nothing.